First of all, it is fantastic to see so many of you here.
Even today, this book is extremely radical in its proposals.
It's a fantastic book and a visionary book.
The editors would come back and say, first of all, Professor Pope, this isn't your subject. No one's talking about it. This is not reasonable. It's not possible. It's too utopian. When we would ask our father, what happened to the book, after a few years, he just stopped being interested. He was getting much older. My mother and he moved to France, and he was away from research libraries, and he said, look, if I'm going... After my father died, my mother was looking through the library at home, and she found a manuscript that we had thought had been lost 30 years ago.
It's an astonishingly brilliant book in the degree to which it thinks through many of the things that political theorists and political scientists have been gradually groping towards over the last 40 years. It has that radicalism, and there is the chapter on utopia, but it's also in some ways a very realistic book. The final chapter recognises that the full utopian version of this is not going to come in anytime soon.
This is an unapologetic proposal for the complete takeover of our government by sortition, random selection and deliberation. Not just the legislature, but also the judiciary and the executive.
I think the most likely opportunities for sortition are going to be the awkward cases. Things like, I mentioned gender recognition, things like euthanasia, assisted dying. But I'm not at all convinced that those are the right cases to deal with by that method. I think it might well be that sortition is best used for the boring everyday things like, where should we put our electric charging points for cars in our street?
Our experience proved that with expert facilitation, a group of people diverse in life experience, knowledge and understanding can meet such challenges, and that the negotiations along the way can be bonding rather than polarising. Our experience has been that individuals are far happier with change if they think they, or people like them, have been truly listened to.